can we just first of all check team news, and then can also just ask, obviously we saw at the game the other night what it meant, the prospect of winning the league meant to the fans with the firework display and all the bangers going off. I think I certainly got a fright when it went off. Just wondering how easy for you guys it's been to sort of keep in focus what this potential title means to the fans, and has that been important to do so through the course of the season?
Well, look, the fans are the priority here, and we totally understand, and we can certainly relate to how they're feeling at the moment. We know there's a real excitement, and rightly so, and we want them to really enjoy this time and really revel in the moment. Of course, you know, the firework display was impressive for sure. I agree with you, I got a bit of a fright myself, and it went on for some time, and some of my players were dodging the fireworks when they were landing on the pitch. So, you know, we would say just try and keep that away from the pitch if you want, so we can focus on the job we're trying to do. But we totally understand and can relate to the excitement levels. I think it's fantastic what's happening at the moment, and we need to enjoy every single day as they go by. The important thing for us is to remain focused and try and get this over the line as quick as we can. That starts obviously with St Mirren. Be a tough test. We know they'll be a stubborn team and difficult to play against. They'll have confidence because they've already won away, in Glasgow recently. So they're going to come with the tails up and ready to try and cause an upset again. And then they're the only team that have managed to beat us this season. So we're ready for that challenge. We're looking forward to it, and the team will remain focused and ready for that. We're in a good place. We're going in. We've got a real strong home record, and we want to pile everything into this that we've got. This obviously, we've got an opportunity to go and make this 99.9% done, and that's what we want to do.
Squad. How's the squad?
Balogun will return to the squad. He'll train this morning. Assuming he comes through that, he'll be added into the mix. Kamar, Roof and Ryan Jack are on course to return to training after the weekend. James will be a bit longer, and Nico's obviously the long-term one. We're looking at next season for Nico now.
Morning, Stephen. Wednesday's win means it's a full year since your last league defeat. Just how impressive is that as an achievement, and how do you reflect on that year, given how it looked like things were going really wrong at that time, but it's just so different now?
Yeah, well, look, I haven't really had much time to reflect on the last year. I've been obviously really focusing on what's coming in terms of what's in front of us and the challenges, and in the right time, at the right time, I will reflect on the whole tenure, if you like. But there's obviously been a remarkable change in our mentality and our consistency from 12 months ago. I think obviously losing to Hamilton in the manner that we lost wasn't a good day and wasn't a good time. Not a game that we're proud of at all, but what we've done over the past 12 months has been super impressive, and the players deserve all the credit for that. But football's a funny game, and it can change at any given moment, and that's what happened from that day.
Hi Stephen, just returning to the supporters. Obviously, depending on your result tomorrow and on Sunday, there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of reports that a lot of the fans might want to congregate at Ibrox to welcome you, to congratulate you. Given the current circumstances, it's fair to say that the club's message is celebrate but try and stay away because of the current measures we're under.
Well, I think obviously we all have to continue to try and abide by the rules, the government rules, and respect the social distancing and stuff like that. But at the same time, this is obviously out of my control. This is when you have to leave it to the security experts and the people higher up at the club to deal with these situations. I know there's a lot of rumours going around at the moment, but for me, my job's obviously to focus on the game and try and get 3 points. That's the priority for me. I think people have to obviously understand the situation that our supporters are in, what they've been through. The priority for me is that the fans stay safe. That's the priority, but for me, from a football point of view, the focus is the game and trying to win that game.
Hi Stephen, I know you got asked about Alfredo Morelos a lot, and obviously he has had a very good season, but recently, kind of since about February and this month, the goals have returned. Why do you think that is? Do you think it was always just coming, or do you think he's done something differently?
Well, look, I think with every player, form's only temporary. but class is permanent, so you know when if someone's having a sticky patch in front of goal, or they're having a dip in form, or it's just not happening for certain individuals, you know when they're top players, it's only going to be a matter of time before the form returns. He probably hasn't been as prolific as last year in terms of numbers, but I think we're seeing a lot of maturity, not just in his football, but also off the pitch as well. His contribution of late has been really important for the team. But I think if you look at the whole season so far, the team's been the star. We've managed to cope without any individual with injuries and suspensions, and the size of the squad and the quality in the squad has coped extremely well, and we're not reliant on any individual. That's the most important thing, and that's the progress we've made as a group. So it's a fantastic place to be in as the manager of this team, and we're really looking forward now to all the challenges that are in front of us.
Stephen, when this could potentially be a massive weekend for everyone connected with Rangers, is there anything special you'll need to say to the players to make sure that they go out and just make sure they get the job done tomorrow, and then Sunday will take care of itself?
Yeah, listen, some things in football are out of your control, some are in your control. The only thing we can do is make sure that the players are prepared. We've got one more session to go here this morning. We'll put a game plan across to the team, and the only thing we can control is the performance, and trying to continue our excellent record at home, go and win the game, and then let's see what happens from there. Everything else will take care of itself, and it'll happen when it's going to happen. The important thing for us is to do our part, and that's to beat St Mirren.
The impressive thing about one of the impressive thing about the team in the last few matches has been the fact that it keeps going till the final minute in all of these games. Is that a testament as well to their skill as also to the strength of their mentality?
For sure, I think the mentality's been bang on since the first day of pre-season. I think we really set down a market in pre-season, how we went about it. The victories we were getting, the clean sheets we were getting. The stuff off the pitch in terms of the bond, and everything just fell into place, and we've built on that as the season's gone along. To be a successful team, it's not just about having talented players, it's about all the different factors that the team needs, and one of the main things is spirit and fight, and we've got that in abundance at the moment. I think the best thing in the progression in this team is we find a way, and even when we're not ourselves or we're having an off day, we refuse to be beat, or we have been doing that so far. If we can maintain that from now till the end of the season, not only will we become champions, we can also maybe add to that as well. That's the exciting part.
Stephen, you mentioned that obviously that scenario of potentially winning the league without actually playing. In terms of there's sort of two camps. So Rangers fans would say they just want to win the title as soon as possible, but obviously some want to win it while the team are playing. What camp do you sit in? And just if you do get the result on Saturday, what's your plans for Sunday in terms of will you go a nice walk in the park, or will you sit down and watch the telly?
Well, I think every fan deserves to think and want whatever they want. They're entitled to their own opinion. People will want this to happen for their own satisfaction. For me, it's about becoming champions as quick as we can in any way we can do that. I don't think you can choose. Sometimes it's out of your control. The important thing for us as a group is to just keep winning football matches, and it'll happen when it happens. But I totally respect the fact that some fans might want to win it this way or might want to win it that way, but I don't think anyone will be complaining when we actually get this over the line. The important thing is to get that trophy back, get 55, knock all the 54s off the walls, change them. That's the main thing for me, and really add to the wonderful history at this club. That's the key. If it happens on Sunday, if it happens in April or May, I don't care as long as it happens. For me, the important thing is get 3 points, and it's obviously 99.9% done.
Any plans for Sunday?
Yes, but I've never told you any of my plans before, and I don't have any plans to tell you any of my plans moving forward.